Hold up, is it recording? Yes, it is recording. My bad. What's going on, people? Like to welcome y'all to another OneTake review, and this is my spoiler review of Thor Ragnarok. Saw it last night. Actually, just came from the movies. Saw it again, so I've already seen it twice in 2 days. Yep, that's why I really loved it. And the first time, I don't think I got like a good viewing of it, but I still loved it. So last night, today I went and saw it again, like kind of early, so I get it. I don't know. I just want to see the damn movie again. So don't judge me, okay? Dude, ticket was half off. So like, anyway, if you have not seen Thor Ragnarok, I advise you to leave, get your ass to the movies, go check it out, then come back and watch this review. Or I spoil the shit out of it. Before I spoil it, you do not want the movie spoiled. First of all, okay, are y'all gone? Anybody who's not watching? Okay, let's talk about the very beginning. The very beginning of him in the chamber. I kind of thought like the whole tone of this movie feels like at any moment they could look at the camera and start talking to you. So when you very like from the first thing where he's trapped in the cage, Surtur's cage, and then he come down and he started talking. You think he was talking to you until you find out he was talking to the skull. And like I've said numerous times, I think in my spoiler-free review, this movie is full of fun, and I think it's just an enjoyable movie, and it's like it makes you feel good, like when you go watch it. Like this is, you're gonna leave out the movies feeling like excited, really ecstatic, because I actually have a video. It's a real short video coming up about Thor Ragnarok, the end credit scene, and what that may have for stuff to come pretty soon. You know, for the hit, for what effects it might have on Avengers Infinity War. So that video will also be up today. Probably won't be like maybe a 2-3 minute long video, but I think it'll get into like some stuff of what's going on. Also, to me, once again, I feel like my favorite character is Tessa Thompson's Valkyrie. I love Valkyrie whole story arc. Like you gave her so much definition in this, and every time you saw her, it was just like she just brought like a different kind of energy to the film. And like I like the stuff with her and Mark Ruffalo was good. Then the fight between her and Loki, her relationship with just Hulk by himself like was like really fun and exciting to see. And like the chemistry between her and Thor was just pretty much just spot on. And like every time they was in the scene together, you pretty much loved it. Like the first scene you see her when she gets off the ship, great. But and when you see the scene where they're fighting Hela and she's all the Valkyries are dying because Hela's pretty much like not playing no game. Hela kill count in this movie is pretty high. And also a few people, I don't mean to just spur off, but a few people I think died that people did not realize were the Asgardians that were Sir, his name Sir or Skur, when he was about to execute the girl. I don't think those Asgardians right there got away. I think all the other ones did. Listen, regardless of what people say, all the Asgardians did not fit on that ship. Some people died. I promise you. Not only just the soldiers, so more civilians died. Of course they didn't show, but I promise you, all of them was not on that damn bridge. A lot of people on that bridge got killed by like Hela's army, because you gotta think about those people. Now here's the thing: a lot of those guys were former soldiers of Asgard, so of course they'd be able to take out some civilians. So I think a lot of civilians died. They just pretty much destroy Asgard. There's not that many people now. Okay, it's gonna be like some incest going on in Asgard. I'm just keeping it real because listen, they're gonna have to keep the damn population going. That's the only way I can see them doing it. Okay, I'm just keeping it real with you people. That went dark. I really didn't. I'm trying to go that way. Also, the stuff between Thor and Odin when they was on Earth. It's kind of before that, the stuff was really fun. It was Doctor Strange. We see Doctor Strange really his powers are really keen now. Like he's gonna be. I feel like he's like really gonna be a problem, and he's really gonna be helpful once they get to fighting Thanos, and Thanos, he be trying to go back in time. Thanos punches that one good time because listen, he gonna have to do some magical healing because I got a feeling he gonna get hit with the meanest right hand. I'm sorry, I can't. I think pretty soon after maybe about a month they're gonna drop because I think the Infinity War trailer is supposed to drop before the year is over with. And I've already heard how the first scene is. I heard two scenes that people pretty much spoiled for me. Was that it starts off with Thor getting hit by the Guardians of the Galaxy. That's why I'm gonna get into my theory video in a minute. And also Thanos throwing planets at people. That's gonna be insane. But yeah, the stuff with the Doctor Strange was phenomenal. Also, the fact that Loki couldn't get him, and like it's so many little tidbits, it's like just stuff and just threw in there. And when he got to him, it's kind of crazy also that when Odin dies, he's like, he died so perfectly. Like, oh, just so happened y'all just got here and I was just getting, you know what, I was just getting ready to die and then y'all showed up and I got to tell y'all all this information about y'all sister, and your sister knew exactly where y'all was at. Also the fact that your sister, instead of going back to Asgard, she appears here on Earth where I just died at. Ain't that a coincidence? I was wondering that. I wasn't wondering that till I just thought about it now. Like, why did when he died, she just so happened to show up where he was at? Also, I think it's the dopest thing when you die and you just turn into like dust and just fly off away. I wish I could die like that. No. Then again, because I think that my death might be by fire. So that means my body gonna turn to ash. Then the wind gonna blow. That's not the one I'm talking. I'm talking about the one like Oats. Anyway. But when Hela shows up, I love Kate Blanchett's Hela. I feel like I've heard some people say she wasn't developed enough. I feel like her character was developed. You knew exactly what her plan was, and to me, she had a good reason for what she was doing, and she had she pretty much was justified. Odin was using her and like her and Odin was pretty much raking shop together. That's just like to me, it's kind of like, oh, this is a weird ass comparison, but it's the only thing that came to my mind. So you and your friend being big drug dealers, and both of y'all they got real big. You know, he was the leader though, so he ends up snitching on you, and you go to jail. He done turned his life around, and you get out. Of course you gonna want some fucking revenge. That's the only thing I can pretty much compare it to, because they both was going around doing things. He was using her to like tear motherfuckers down because she was strong as hell. I mean, like that's what it was. But like then you have a change of heart and you just banish her because she still wants to keep going. No, it was your fault. So I pretty much feel like her character was justified and she realizes like, oh, you're trying to hide all this because this really is. Oh, he was hiding everything from everybody. And she pretty much exposed him. I think if she would have just showed the people who she was instead of pretty much killing everybody the way she did, she could have gotten more over because she did have a right to the throne. Like she was the firstborn. Like she should have been Queen of Asgard. It's just the fact that she wanted to expand, and to be honest, different kings have different ways of ruling. So I take it. Listen. People, I just don't. I feel like her character was so justified, and so the reason for her wanting to do stuff the way she did, and plus she was the fucking goddess of death. Okay, like it's in her fucking name. Okay, this is what she does. I love that character. Also, she's fine as hell. I'm sorry, I just keep saying that, but she really was like. Every time she had her hair done, I'm just like, man, I wish I could have been on set with that. But anyway, her and Valkyrie, whole movie, I'm just slobbing. I had to wipe my slob over popcorn. Anyway, I enjoyed this shit from like beginning to end of the fight with Thor and Hulk. Even the best part, one of the two, I think my three funniest scenes were, I guess I'm put two of them together because so it's still three though. Is when Thor came out at the arena and you saw Loki's face. And he said, I gotta get the hell out of here. That shit was funny as hell. Also, oh man, the Matt Damon scene where they reacted, that was funny. Maybe I'm just gonna name some funny ones. The um, Also when the puny guy, uh, the call back to the puny guy thing with in the Avengers with Hulk and Loki, and they did it with Thor and Hulk this time. That was excellent. I thought that was perfectly done. And then Loki jumps on like, you see how I feel. That was funny. Uh, the whole Hulk in general was funny. I can't wait to see more of his character. And after seeing it again today, I kind of mad that we didn't see more of him. Like it was a little kid in there with his Hulk costume. He was so happy when the Hulk came out. Everybody in there was really like so excited to see Hulk, and I feel like they got that character so perfect. That character is like probably one of the best things they got moving forward, and I think his interaction with other people is going to be absolutely great. I can't wait to see his interaction with Hulk and Drax. That's going to be some shit for like, bro, they both kind of like slow. That's going to be some shit to see. Uh, Also, when Thor Thor threw the ball at the window and he came back and hit him in his face, Banner jumping out the out the ship and landing, that had to I'm talking about everybody in the theater just exploded one night. I'd already seen it, and like last night everybody exploded, but today everybody really exploded, and even I knew what was happening and I knew what was coming. Could not hold a laugh. I laughed so loud when I saw it. Uh, Korg, Taika Waititi as Korg was marvelous. No pun intended. But I feel like every time he opened his mouth, it was funny. The funniest one, it's like two that just really stick out to me is when him and Thor talk about his hammer. Be like, "Oh, you wrote your hammer?" He's like, "No, hammer wrote you on your back." Like you get it. They sneak that little humor in there, but like adults will get it. Like you have kids there, but they just won't necessarily get it. Like you and your hammer, like, seem like you and hammer had a real intimate relationship, and it seemed like the loss of it kind of scarred you. Like, yeah, man, that's rough. You didn't get where Gordon was going with it. So good. And the one at the end, the one with Meek, man. He like, Meek, where you from? Oh, Meek's dead, man. He said it so, Meek's dead, man. Like, what? I saw Meek get his legs cut off, but I didn't think he was dead. He's like, oh man, I stepped on him out there on the bridge, man. I just felt so bad about having to carry him around. Dog, I fucking lost it. I lost it. Loki falling for 30 minutes. Dog, just it's so much stuff. Only thing I hope is that Kate Blanchett's character is not gone. That's the only thing I hope. I hope we get Thanos. Like I said, I didn't say this. I really don't think. I hope we get Thanos on Asgard, back at the ruins of Asgard, because hopefully Hela just becomes death. Thanos is infatuated with the embodiment of death. So I hope they can just tie that and make that be Hela. I would love that, and I just hope she's out floating around and Thanos just goes picks her up and he say, "I'm gonna do all of this, for you," or so on and so forth. I'm gonna get to the theater. They can just be the opening 5 minutes. I'm gonna get up, throw my hat at the screen, and walk out and just clapping my hands. Like I don't even give a shit about the rest of it. But I'm shortly after I'm gonna walk back to my seat and continue to watch the rest of the movie. I thought it was great. One of the funniest Marvel films. Like I said, it wasn't the funniest to me, but I felt like it did the humor better. And because it mixed the humor in right, I would say that I feel like the humor was right with this. I guess Jeff Goldblum's Grandmaster character. Yesterday, I said I didn't really like it. Today, I guess because of yesterday, I think I enjoyed the character more and liked him more because like from my initial thought of him, I really didn't like him at first. Then halfway through the movie last night, I enjoyed it. Today, soon as I saw it, I was cool with it. Him and his assistant, that stuff was funny too. The little stuff they had her and Valkyrie between her and Valkyrie. This movie had a lot of stuff to go on, and one of the funniest things about it to me was Hella just when she pushed over the Infinity Gauntlet. She was like, "Fake. Half this stuff in here is fake. Weak." And then she like, "That's interesting." She was looking at the Tesseract, and she was like, "This." And she looked like I looked at the what's name of fire, and I got a feeling like that maybe that helped her. I don't know. I'm just honestly hoping she comes back, to be honest, because Marvel kills off a lot of their villains sometimes, and I feel like when you had her, you can bring her back. You done it with Loki plenty of times. Like just bring her back, make up anything. Last time one time they didn't explain how Loki got back. Like the first time he died, no, they didn't explain that. He just showed up in Avengers, like what? This nigga was dead. Like, so in Thor Ragnarok, great film. If you haven't checked it out, I don't know why you watched this review, honestly, because this is a spoiler review. Also, you guys let me know what was the funniest part about the film. Hit that like button before you go. Subscribe to my channel too. Need those subscribers so I can have more people to talk about this with. And catch up with you guys later.